Hey friends, so today we are about to go to Aldi. We just finished prepping and planning together our menu and meal plan for Christmas and grocery shopping list. So that's what I got here now. We're going to go down to Aldi. That video as well, by the way, will be down in the description if you didn't see that yesterday. But yeah, today we're going to go down to Aldi. Well, now we're going to go down to Aldi and see what we can get from there. And I just want to look at the special buys and see what they got for Christmas, because I haven't been at all for the whole month of December. I don't even think I've been in the month of November. So it's been a while since we've been to Aldi, so we'll just have a little look and a little shop together. So let's go.
Alrighty, so we're going to be walking into Aldi. I just grabbed a smaller trolley. I definitely love how they have this as an option. I kind of forgot that they did have the smaller trolleys, at least in my local Aldi. It hasn't been too long since they've done that. But straight from the start, I saw the strawberries and dragon fruit. Dragon fruit here was $5, which is much cheaper than dragon fruit at Coles or Woolies when they do have them. And dragon fruit isn't a fruit that is stocked often in my local stores. So definitely grab that. Although fruit wasn't on the list, this is not only a Christmas shop with me for Christmas meals and things that we need for the recipes, but also a general weekly grocery shop. So fresh fruit is something Nick and I do eat each week, and yeah, I kind of just forgot to put it on my list, but I saw it, so I knew to grab some. Anyway, so we got some beef mince, and now we're looking at the hams. The hams is definitely a small selection. I thought if I couldn't get any from Aldi or didn't like the look of Aldi hams, then I would just do an online click and collect order through Coles. But then I was also worried that maybe Coles might not have much now that it is coming very much closer to Christmas. Like, we're in the final week now before Christmas. They did have this option, which I've never noticed before in a store like previous years, which that would have been kind of fun. The boneless ham, that kind of reminds me of just like deli ham. And then I saw these pork ribs, which I generally see those cuts with lamb, but I never seen it for pork, so I kind of got distracted then. I just wanted to have a look at that, but I put that back because that's definitely not what we're here for. But anyway, with the two hams, I just liked the look of this one better, so that one got picked up and came in the trolley with me. It did end up ringing Nick and telling him the price for the ham and the size. It is bigger than we generally would go, but we are hosting just for a couple of family members as well, and we do enjoy the ham regardless, so leftovers is definitely fine, and we decided to keep and buy that ham. Now with the boneless pork, Nick's going to be making a cranberry and brie shredded pork slider buns or rolls to serve up as part of our hot meal platter. If you've seen yesterday's video, this probably would make more sense of what I'm actually shopping for. We're not doing a traditional Christmas shop or a traditional Christmas dinner. So I'm just buying for the recipes we've decided to make, which I was surprised they actually had these lemon top digestive biscuits. These are the exact biscuits I had last year. Also, I saw this. That looked delicious, but it's definitely not hot chocolate weather. Not for us here in Australia. But with these lemon biscuits, I had those ones last year for my white chocolate lemon meringue rocky road, and that's what I'll be making this year. And I didn't expect Aldi to have them, so I was just kind of browsing the biscuits to see if they had somewhat of a lemon type biscuit. But yeah, they had those, so I picked up 5 because that's how many I need, because I'm going to be doing a 5 times batch of recipe. I got some other things, some other biscuits, and here's some puff pastry twists. I originally picked out 2, and you would have maybe seen there was hot dogs in the trolley. I was adding more than what I actually needed, so I don't know, I always shop like this. I just put things in the trolley and then I walk back around the store and put things back. So the hot dogs didn't come home with us. Here I've now picked up a cheese flavour of these puff pastry twist. Obviously scratch made would be so much more cheaper, like you will get much more bigger quantity than the price we're paying here, which was $3 something per packet. But I'm just doing it as more of a convenience, and that's just to lay out on a little snack board if we needed. So I did want a fresh dip. We have regular crackers already, just in case we do need something. And then I kind of occurred to me to make sure to check dates to make sure they doesn't expire within this week, and that we can serve it for Christmas, which all the dates for our Aldi for this shopping trip at least, was all great and fine. I then grabbed an avocado dip. So I had a spicy jalapeno and now an avocado. And then again, I realized I'm like, no, it's too much. We don't need multiple dips for literally 4, maybe 5 people. So I did put the avocado dip back. And I just had to keep reminding myself that. And now something fun that I've been wanting to look at Aldi for a while, especially coming into this Christmas season, is their special buys. And I have to admit, I was extremely, like, not shocked, but just it felt good seeing things like this in the Aldi special price for the prices that they are. So there's like big items, big boxed items, which I remember as a kid, my parents did do a great job of making presents big and I wouldn't say like a giant quantity, but they did make it look big for at least me and my brother, and it was always so fun and magical, and our traditions of always having our biggest present from Santa on the bottom of our bed, and I don't know, things like that. So I liked how Aldi had a lot of big boxed items in the 10, 8, $12 price range if your kids do want the big items. And the one of the things just there, we do have the one with the hoops. You throw the hoops on the sticks. We take that out camping, and Nick had been wanting one with the little, with the board with the hole to chuck the little bean bags in. I did see that, but that was actually pretty heavy, so I'm like, that's probably too heavy for us. I came across this game for $10, well $9.99, but $10, and me and my family are very big into our games, so I thought this would be fun to do as a combined gift for my family, although I kind of already have a combined gift like game for my family, so I didn't really want to do two. So I rang Nick because we originally were going to do minute to minute games and do prizes, but we're coming close to our budget ending before Christmas and we're not quite prepared for that, so I rang him, showed him that, and we agreed to have that game, to just something fun to do Christmas if we decide to, instead of the minute to minute type games and prizes and things. So we're looking forward to that. You'll see here there was some Frozen and the other characters, but I was just mainly looking at Frozen. I know my niece loves Frozen and she has for a couple of years now, and her birthday out of all the kids, I think hers is the first one in next year. It's not near the start of next year anyhow, but just because of the price and with Aldi special buys, obviously it's not, they don't restock the same things change. I thought maybe to grab that now and we'll put it aside for her for her birthday. Even the Gabby doll house, I know that's something she's into. And Barbie's here as well. I thought she would love the Barbie with the little baby. They were $14.99. We did order her a Barbie on Amazon for her Christmas present, and then I saw this one, and I've never wanted a Barbie personally so much in my life, but I did kind of think about this kind of thing to get now to keep for a birthday for next year, but I thought not with our current budget. So I do like keeping that in mind, and I have done that, to be honest. But yeah, just not today. I had to kind of focus and not give in with too many things in the special buys. That's one thing that does suck in with Aldi. But anyhow, we did see these calendars for $5. Me and Nick do have a plan on getting a puppy. We've been talking either a dash hound or a mini schnauzer. It more likely will be a little dash hound, so it was kind of cute that there was a dash hound on that one. And then we looked at the kittens. I just want to see if we could see a cat or a kitten that looked like our Luna or Zeke, which surprisingly not, especially Zeke being an orange cat. I was surprised there was no orange cats on that calendar. But anyway, I'm not in the market for a calendar. I just like to look at what they have. This was another thing I thought that my niece might have liked. Again, her Christmas shopping, like her present is done. I thought maybe for a birthday, then I had to remember we're not in the budget. And then I saw this food themed one and I was like, yo, I kind of want this. And I honestly almost put it in the trolley for myself, which is kind of ridiculous, but it's also kind of fun. So it's just, yeah, one of these little DIY slime kits for $12.99. But they did have such an array of different gifts for different ages and with more kid focus, obviously, is what the section I'm looking at now. But it was really, really cool on how many different things Aldi had. I don't recall Christmas last year being this full of kind of gift ideas. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but I just wasn't really expecting it. But this one is a $49.95, I think, a mini Space Invaders game, which my dad loves, Space Invaders. I was tempted to get this for him. They had a few Pac-Man, and this was last Space Invaders. I did put it back, and I kind of regret it. I kind of feel like I should have got that for him for his Christmas. And then exit the game. I believe my brother does have one of these. These are like escape room packs as a game. These were, I think, $12, and me and my family are really big into our games, like I said, and this is a very good company that we do enjoy. I think it's called Cosmos. Was it that one? I'm trying to read now. Yeah, Cosmos Games. So the Labyrinth, out of those 3 different types, the Labyrinth would be the one I personally would have grabbed, and again, I almost did. But I had to realize that we're done actual present shopping, except for my dad, to be honest. But we're pretty much done present shopping, and I'm not present shopping for myself, so I did put that back. And again, looking for the Aldi buys, it's so easy just to add things that you do see and like. Like, I could have done that quite a fair few times here. But if I really wanted something, I could also look online at a later date if Aldi doesn't sell it, if I go back for it or something like that. And chances are I probably don't really need it, and I don't look to go and repurchase those things. But now we're getting into the more festive snacks and treats. Still some gift lines. So here they had the trio set of some spices. It looked nice, and for $10 that's definitely quite a deal. But it's, I don't know, I was just looking, and it's not something I would have done. Nick does love his spice rubs and things, but it just didn't look like something we would have. These biscuits looked kind of good, and then I flipped them around and thought they kind of looked a little bad, so I put those ones back. And I don't even think they did belong there, to be honest, so I don't know the proper price of what they were supposed to be. And just looking, so a lot of things, you can see there was only 1 or 2 items left, and then there's a lot of things like these Christmas tree chocolate gingerbreads. There is hundreds left, and now it's less than a week for essentially Aldi to sell all this Christmas stock. A lot of these things will end up on clearance, same at Coles, same even at Kmart and Big W, all of the stores. So I just kind of like to have a look, and then I'm definitely probably going to come back here on Boxing Day. They're my favorite type of chocolates, by the way. I love little chocolates like those. But yeah, so Boxing Day, I think I will come back and we can see what bargains we can grab on clearance. And I think I will go in person to Coles and Kmart as well for not only the edibles but more so the decorations, which Aldi didn't have many decorations at all. You'll see in a minute. These ones almost came home with me today. It was just about to hit my trolley, and then again I was like, no, we're not here for this, put it back. So I did. But maybe again, like if they're on clearance at Boxing Day, I might pick that up. And they just had some different oils, and I don't know, the dukkha, I don't know, your traditional kind of things, but it's not really things I'm interested in. They had this Wagyu beef built-in jerky for $20. They try to make it look fancy. I personally thought that looked absolutely disgusting. Like, Nick and my brother are really into jerkies, so I do like to get them different types of jerkies when I see them, but it just did not look good, in my opinion at least. I don't know, maybe it did taste great, but again, that might be something, and there was plenty there, something to grab on clearance if the clearance price is reasonable, and then that's when I can maybe give them. So I was just looking at the last little Christmas packs, and then there wasn't really that much else. They did have this big packet of toffees. Nick and I love these, but for $10, I'm like, I mean, it's worth it considering something quarter of that price is like, I think they sell it for $3 or $4. So it's definitely worth it, but again, didn't need it, so didn't get it. This is just more general window shopping and looking and grabbing what I needed. This mix though looked really good. Oh, actually, I'll show you the mix in just a minute. I'm grabbing these first. So they are made in Germany, but my family on my mum's side is Dutch, and they always have them on my mum's side get together. So I'm like, I kind of feel I want to keep that tradition. If I'm hosting Christmas, bring them out. To me, they're a Dutch thing. Maybe they're obviously technically not if they're made in Germany. I don't know. I'm here with the Pavs mini meringues, or the meringue nests, sorry, were on my list for the Rocky Road, and I needed 3 meringue nests per batch. So I was just counting it up here, and there was 2 packets left, which is great because I needed 2 to have enough to make the 5 batches of Rocky Road. So that was lucky. And now here's more of the tableware, I suppose. So they did have a few decorations for tableware, or not even decorations, but they did have like the table napkins, napkin holders. They had the wrapping paper. They didn't have gift bags, which I was surprised with. I was looking for a couple of gift bags, like Christmas gift bags. They did have these bonbons. I'm not going to get bonbons this year, even though we're hosting, but the rocking horse on this really caught my eye because there's a rocking horse decoration at Harris Scarfs I've had my eye on. So again, something potentially to get. But this was kind of cool how they had that mini bowling set. So again, when it comes time when these items go on clearance, I might potentially pick up 1 or 2 packs of those bonbons because I just really like the look of them. And there was so many bonbons around this place. I had a lot in stock. But yeah, there was a tree skirt just there, some lights. They didn't actually have many decorations themselves. No ornaments, no tabletop decorations. So I was kind of surprised with that. I was hoping to get something or even a snow globe. I do like to collect snow globes. They did have these family pajamas. I started looking at the sizes and then I realized I'm like, I don't know why I'm actually going for the sizes. There's literal no point for me. But I was just having a look. And then here is more table stuff. So again, they kind of look cute, but it's not my style. These, I did like these green napkins with the reindeer napkin rings. I thought was cute, but again, it's not really needed for what we're doing and what we intended to do. In future years, I wouldn't mind getting more into table decorating and even throughout the year, not just so much Christmas. But for right now, that's just not a thing I'm looking at. So now this is the clearance section of the special buys. There was a few tools and things. I was just kind of going past them, and then I noticed some gardening tools. Didn't really need anything there. And then I seen they had these wine glasses, and wine glasses, which I was going to get this day. I looked online and there was a 4-pack spotlight that I had in my mind that I was going to go and purchase because I'm going to be making some Christmas mimosas to host, like when we host, to kind of shout for everybody. So I wanted a 4-pack of wine glasses, and they didn't have the style that I wanted, that I thought, not that type at least. And then I did have a dinner set there. I actually quite liked it for $10 for a pack, but it still would cost quite a bit to get a full dinner set. They had this. I don't know why it kind of got my attention. I have no idea what it is, and then noticed it was $500. So I just kept walking. Didn't really care to know what that was. There was some seed packets there, but I know I'm going to get gifted a lot of seeds, and I already do have a lot of seeds, so I just didn't even look at that because I knew if I looked, I was going to put some in my cart. And then I saw these glasses. So these are acrylic, so they're like a type of plastic, and they can go in the dishwasher, stated on the box, which is handy. And it's a 4-pack for $11.99. So I thought, you know what, this saves me from going to another store, and I was willing to spend $20, or I had in my mind to spend $20. So I thought I'll grab these instead, and they still look cute, and they're the style that it's not the perfect style I wanted, but it was a style nevertheless that I don't even know what I'm saying, to be honest. But it was a style that I liked. But then I saw these ones. I would have preferred the purple stem, but I didn't like how it was so triangle, like the martini glass style. I think these are still technically martini glasses, but it's just not such a harsh triangle. But I thought these looked a lot cuter. These are actual glass, which just feels a little bit more fancy, and it was a 2-pack. And the price, I think, was $11. So I thought it's only a couple of dollars extra than I originally was going to buy for 4. And I decided to go for this. So I was going to grab this one and another one. And then I realized that this was the only 2-pack left. And I definitely wanted 4, and I didn't want mix-matched glasses. Oh my gosh, I can't speak. So I then decided to go back to the original box. I was just about to get the acrylic ones, and yeah, I just took that, which is fine. To be honest, I show you in a little bit. It's a blue tinge, which I wasn't expecting, and I don't really like that about them because I didn't open up that box, but it's fine. It would do. And on the way out, there was more wine glasses. These are acrylic again, but just another style that they did have there, but I prefer the ones that were in my cart. And then there's some fans, which will definitely be handy for Nick and I for camping. These kitchen-y type ware. was kind of fun, but I was kind of getting over it by this point, so time to check out and head home.
And as you can see, I am now home. So total spend was $190, and then I did get my $100 cash out. So in total, for groceries for this week is $290, which general budget is hopefully trying to do max of $250. I struggle. I don't know. I struggle each time. Nick can do it online under budget every time he does it. But also, I do like to pantry restock, whereas he doesn't do that. So we are lacking in that department because he's been taking control of the groceries. But it's not really necessary for right now. Huh? It's not necessary for right now. And I'm going to change things in the new year. I want to get back to doing meal preps, freezer meals, more so freezer meals, rather than pantry restocks. So that doesn't matter too bad. But regardless, this shop obviously wasn't a pantry restock, but it was a Christmas shop, and that's where our money went. But I'll just do a quick overview and go through the haul quickly. But what you see here is $190 worth of groceries. So the reason why I chose Aldi today is one, like I said, where is it? The pork shoulder. By the way, this is the overview, and Nick's sharpening a knife if you hear that behind me. So lots of gaps. This cupboard, I mean this bench, tabletop, whatever, isn't that full. So not that many items, but obviously some fancy bougie items. So yeah, did not want to get the pork from Coles, so I got to Aldi, and this one looked really good. There was one which I showed you guys. The fat was hard and it was a lot thicker, but otherwise they all looked relatively good. So yeah, this is the pork shoulder we got for Christmas Day, shredded pork. Other reason why I chose Aldi instead of Woolworths in this case is this laundry liquid is $2 and it works fantastic. We love it. It works for us in our clothes. I do pair it with their version of nappy sand. I think it's called dye sand. I didn't need any of that today. We got half a container still. So I do wash the two together, but $2 for this compared to what, $12 plus anywhere else for any other brand. And yeah, this one works great. So that's why we went to Aldi. Other cleaning product we needed was dishwashing tablets. I still get the cheap ones. They work better in my opinion than the bigger name brand ones. We got this dip to keep for Christmas. You would have seen me checking all of the dates for things that I needed to keep for Christmas. Spicy jalapeno dip. Not planning to serve this. This is more so if we feel like we need to just bring out something else in between meals. And if we don't have this for Christmas, Nick and I can enjoy that Boxing Day. We can then have some crackers and dip and just chill and probably watch a movie because we'll be hungover a little bit, I assume. Needed some slider bags for freezing things. Completely out, so I got that. I then saw this first and I was like, oh, that looks really nice for a curry. And then I thought something different than butter chicken and get this curry sauce kind of meal kit for dinner tonight. So with the chicken breast I've now just brought, I'm going to prepare 3 of them for Christmas and we can have 1 for tonight. And 3 for the cold rolls for Christmas is still plenty. Quick, easy, simple. And I'm planning to get some Christmas prep done tonight, hopefully, which will be another video altogether. We'll start together. Lemon tops. These are the exact biscuits I used in that Rocky Road last year. I kind of forgot I had these, so I'm glad Aldi had them and they had plenty. So I'm doing 5 batches of Rocky Road, so I've got 5 packets of lemon tops because I use a whole packet per Rocky Road serving. Mince is for the meatballs to serve on Christmas, so we got that. I'm going to have these rolled and cooked in the sauce, baked in the oven and put in the sauce, and then I'm going to put them in a freezing container, freeze the meal, and then that way the night before take it out to defrost and then put it in the oven to heat up before we serve. So very, very easy. We're going to meal prep that. Same with the chicken. Shred up 3 chicken breasts. Like I said, 1 will be for tonight for the curry, and then the frozen shredded chicken breast that can get poured out the night before and that can go into cold rolls, and we'll roll that the morning of Christmas, I think. Shredded pork, the date on this is fine. This can just stay in the fridge, and Nick will smoke that in the smoker with cranberry juice, cranberry sauce, and brie cheese for our cranberry brie pork sliders. Milk, just generally needed. Butter, to be honest, I didn't check the butter, so I thought, you know what, I'm just going to get one. I'd rather we need one to get one when I see it and it's on my mind. If not, it's fun in the fridge. I did have 2 creams on my list. One was just to have in the pantry. I mean, one in the fridge. One was for Christmas if I decide to do the lemon meringue. The dates aren't that far away, so I just got the one because if I don't do the lemon meringue pie, I mean the key lime pie, then I'm going to have an abundance of cream. I'll turn that into butter. I don't want to make butter for the rest of the year, essentially, because we got too much going on. So I just got one. If I need another cream, we can pop out throughout the week. Greek yogurt just to have. Brioche buns. We do have brioche buns from Coles in the fridge currently. I mean in the freezer currently, but we felt like it might not have been enough, so I did get another packet there. I need 3 meringue nests for the Rocky Road per batch, so this is only 3 batches worth and then 1 left over, so I need 2 packs. I kind of feel bad they only had 2 packs, and I think a family was kind of eyeing these off and was going to like grab one after me, but I kind of took both. Feel bad, but again, it's what I needed. And I might be wrong, maybe they didn't want that, but I had that kind of feeling. Dragon fruit and strawberries just for us to enjoy throughout this week. Nick was looking at these wine glasses. You can pull one out so I can show them. They got a blue tinge too, which I didn't realise from the box. I mean, it's fine. And they are acrylic, so... I mean, I'm always clumsy. You can see the blue tinge around there, but that will do. It will do. Dragon fruit was $5. I've never seen dragon fruit so cheap before. That's crazy that I even have to say that. But $5, generally they're about $7, $8. And strawberries just look really good, so got that for us to enjoy. This we'll keep for Christmas for the platters, and again, if not, me and Nick will enjoy that probably Boxing Day, but they did look good. You would have seen I put more in my cart and also more biscuits. I took them out. I don't need them. We don't need more of these. I didn't need more biscuits. We have biscuits in the pantry. I want to use them first before going out and buying more. This is our treat. I did see this. I think these were $5. Excited to try that. This, at least my Dutch family always have these, so I kind of feel weird. It says made in Germany, but Germany and Holland, or I don't even know, what is it called now? The Netherlands. They share a lot of things, so I ain't getting into no arguments where it comes from what. But my family is Dutch, and this is always at every single Christmas, so I feel kind of weird hosting Christmas without having these, so we'll have them, which is great. It's a beautiful ham there that he will make as a traditional honey glazed ham, but in the smoker for Christmas Day, and this is the fun game that we just got. Just something to do, something fun, and this is what the buzzers sound like if you're curious, because I wanted to see if it worked in the shop, but I was also like kind of too embarrassed in case it was too loud. It's not overly loud, but here we go. So that's it, so that's great. It's not over loud, and yeah, glad it works. So that is everything, as well as these glasses. But thank you so much. Don't mind Nick in the background just making his drink. But thank you so much for coming to Aldi with me and doing my Christmas shopping. Like I said, $100 cash for fruit, and any leftover money is going to go into our savings from that. Yeah, but thank you so much for watching, and tomorrow I will be start to post a couple of recipes, Christmas recipes that I filmed at the start of December. So make sure to subscribe to see that. And I will be vlogging Christmas Day, so that's going to be fun, and also all these food preps and meals and when we serve and how the video comes out. I'm pretty much going to do daily videos, I think, like of the day, so whatever I meal prep of the day rather than doing meal prep day. Maybe I won't, I don't know yet, but something's going to come out with that, with the meal prep for the meal prep for Christmas and vlogging Christmas Day. But thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.